Am I live? Am I live? I think I'm live. What's up? I'm alive. I'm gonna do an unboxing. And I got a package, a Christmas package. And I know it's past Christmas, but I just now got it, so. So yeah, this is from roboticjoe. And let's see what he sent me. Let's see what he sent me. All right. This guy. That is too cool. It's Fred Krueger, Mom. Freddy Krueger. Fred Krueger, Mom. Look at this. Look at this. He's got the. And I actually have the glove back here. I don't know if you can see it. There's the glove. I don't know if you can see that. I always say I'm going to wear it and do like a Halloween stream and I never get to. Oh, yeah. The house that the girl was painting and she didn't get to finish it because she was like made out of popsicle sticks. That's awesome. Oh, no way, dude. No way. Say no way. A Duncan yo-yo. And this one is reflex auto return. It goes straight back to your hand. Isn't that cool? That's pretty intense. Yeah. Got gears in it and stuff. You can see all the insides of it. It's naked. Oh, wow. So many Sour Patch. So many Sour Patch, all for me. All for me. Wait, there's more. So many Sour Patch. All for me. Yes, I love Sour Patch. Oh, thank you. And he wrote me a note to Cloudy. And now it's backwards. And oh, it's like a Christmas card. A Christmas card with polar bear and little baby polar bear. Dear Claudia, have a great and safe holiday. Happy New Year's. Sincerely, roboticjoe. And he wrote some. He drew a picture thingy. And is that me? Is that me with the DS? I don't know, but it's cool. That's a cool little. And a little dog howling into the air. It's little bit. That's what it's little bit. Little. He drew you. There's little bit, and there's the Christmas tree. Well, thank you. I have to pick up all these Sour Patches from the floor. Are you there? It's a naked yo-yo, dude. You sent me a naked yo-yo. I like that. We're all naked underneath our clothes. Is that not true? Is that not the spice of life? Is that not how the cookie crumbles? Is that the way the Sour Patch Kid cries in the night? And little needs to make an appearance here. I love. He looks like he's ready to get married. Oh, he's got like the Christmas colors on his bow and his, what is that, lapel? Ew. That is so cool. I did not have a Freddy Krueger. This is a new addition to my collection. You know that I have like a crazy collection of toys and memorabilia of movies and such. I should do like a live stream of my collection. I won't be able to do it all, but not in one time. I'd have to do it in parts. I have a pretty big collection. I should do that. That would be cool. You didn't even notice that before? Yeah, dude, he's ready for Christmas. I love it. I love. And the naked yo-yo. It has auto return. Comes right back to me like a boomerang. That's cool, man. I can't wait to try it and see what it can do. See if it hits me in the head. Or in the bionic elbow. My bionic elbow. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I love it. You didn't have to. I had some coworkers asking, they were tempted to open my package because they were hoping that there was like food in there. Little did they know. Ha! Joke's on them. Yeah, I gotta pick up all these Sour Patch Kids from the floor now. Because I went a little wacky, a little crazy, and I threw them in the air. I always wanted to do that. I always wanted to have so many oh, yeah, so many that I could just throw them all in the air and then worry about them later. I finally had my fantasy come true for throwing as many Sour Patches up in the air. Thank you. I have you to thank for that. So, thank you and thank you. I appreciate it. I will put them to good use. You know I will. My roller derby. Okay, story time. I'll tell you a story. Since I have your undivided attention. I was almost in the roller derby, but not the way you think. Okay? When Whip It came out and all that hype was going on, my city started doing roller derby. And it was all the rage, but they did it like in a small little dance hall. It was real ghetto. They taped up all the floor with just tape, and that was the track. And then they had like columns that were, you know, in the middle of the building, just holding up the building, and they kind of padded them up. But nobody would like get hurt or something. But they had auditions, and I showed up, and I was all dressed to the nines. I was all punked out. The auditions was not for being a roller derby, what is it? A skater. No. It was for being an announcer. I almost was an announcer. Well, I tried out for it anyway. And I thought I had all the spunk, man. I was like all into it. I even did ad-libbing because they gave us like a little script to talk, you know, to recite. And I was up there and I had the mic and I was like, yeah, crazy Betty. Oh, watch out. You know, I just started making up shit. I was going off the cuff. I was like, if I go crazy, they're gonna want me, and I can be an announcer, because I always wanted to do something like that. You know, like voice acting or whatever. But it didn't happen, because what happened was they already had somebody in mind. They just did, you know, an audition thing just to be nice to people, I guess. Make you think you had a chance. They picked some dude that was he was a DJ on a radio station or whatever. And they called me that night, though. And they told me, you know what, we like you. You know, you didn't get it, but we want you to spin the wheel. That it had a penalty wheel. And it would spin it. And they had nobody that did that. It was just like a random skater would spin the wheel. And when they would penalize somebody, they'd spin the penalty wheel. And then they had to do whatever the wheel said. Like Mad Max. The Thunderdome. Spin the wheel, make the deal. Like that. So they gave me the gig. They said, if you want it, it's yours. You can totally be our wheel spinner. And I was like, that's cool, that's awesome. Because believe it or not, I'm a skater. I skateboard too. I also do the ripstick. I do all kinds of stuff. But I'm not into contact sports, you know? So I wouldn't have been able to do like the actual, be in there and the, you know, no, I didn't want to get hurt. And they were asking me, why don't you try out to be in the roller derby? And I was like, no, I don't want to get hurt. That's always my thing. And yeah, I don't want to get hurt. Like I'm fragile. Okay, so the plot thickens. After I got the gig, I was gonna have to go to practice and meet everybody, but that wasn't like a couple months away, right? During that time, I broke my elbow. And it wasn't just my elbow, I got all smashed up. Like, all my face got smashed. It was just horrible. I had a real bad wreck on a ripstick. Yeah, going down a hill. And I had to call them up and tell them, I was like, I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm sorry, but I'm all banged up right now. I broke my arm. They were like, no, that's cool. You can come and meet us anyway. We're dying to meet you. The girls want to meet you. And, we get hurt all the time. I was like, nah, I don't want anybody to see me like this. Like, I just literally didn't have any skin on my face. Like, I was just like all road rash. It was bad. Black eye, everything. And I turned him down. I was like, no, I can't. I'm embarrassed. I don't want y'all to see me this way. But, I can come, when I get more healed up, I can come and spin the wheel. And they were like, nah, that's okay. Like, it was just cold-hearted, man. They just cut me out of it. Just because I didn't want anybody to see me all banged up. They're like, we get banged up all the time. Don't feel bad. And I was like, no, I feel really bad. I've never been this banged up. I really don't want to meet anybody right now. So who knows? I could have spun the wheel, but they were like, nah, we better just forget about it then. We'll spin the wheel ourselves. And I was like, okay, cool, fine, all right. But, who knows what would have happened from that. Who knows? It was not in the cards for me. So, story time over. What did I miss? Did you write anything down? I wasn't reading it. Let's see. I'll buy that for $1. Yeah, right? Like RoboCop. I'll buy that for $1. Chicks dig scars. I guess they do. And they were dying to see me. Like, they wanted to see me. They didn't care if I was all banged up. But I was just like, yeah, I don't feel right about it. I was self-conscious. Like, I've fallen before. You know, I've fallen pretty hard and I've gotten my fair share of road rash all over me. You know, I've skinned my knee more than a dozen times, both of them. Yeah, I think I can take a hit. Like I've been able to get back up from, like when I broke my arm, I jumped back up real quick. Like I didn't stay on the floor. But the aftermath, the aftermath was just a big mess. Like I didn't feel comfortable meeting anybody. I just was real depressed during that time too. It took me forever to get surgery. Like I had a broken arm for like 2 months before they actually worked on it. And when they did, they straightened out my arm and like it was bent for so long that my ligament tore. When they straightened it after they were doing the surgery, you know, like it just popped right off. So they had to put it back on there. I don't know how they did that. Yeah, it was a trip, man. That was the hardest fall that I ever took. I was trying to bomb a hill. Don't ask me why. I've been down that hill before. I knew better, but on a ripstick, no. And I was like, yeah, I can do this, and boom. Yeah, didn't make it. I didn't go down very far before I fell either. I was like, I went down real quick. But it's whatever. I mean, I've got like a top in there. Like they had to pull out the bone because it was like it broke to the point that it was no good. Like they couldn't use it, so it broke off right here, and they just took it out and threw it away. And I was like, "Can I have it? Can I turn it into a necklace? That would be cool." let me have my bone. It's my bone. I want it. And they were like, no, we can't do that. That's morbid. You don't want to do that. I was like, well, you don't know me very well. I do want to do that. I would like to have my bone, please. No, I didn't get my bone. I guess I threw it away. My bone was thrown into the unknown. And yeah, what they did was they had to put, like, you can see the scar right here. You see the scar? It's a smile. It goes this way. They put me a stainless steel end cap, I guess. It was like round and then it had a point on it. Like, it looked like a top. It looked like one of those spinning tops that you spin, you know, like one of those. And they put it in there and then they hammered it. And I don't know, I was asleep. I wasn't awake for all that. I missed it. But I felt it afterwards. It felt like I had a knife stuck inside my arm when the arm finally came back to life, because it was like all dead. It was just hanging there after surgery. Like the arm stayed asleep. Or whatever it was that they put on me. Some kind of a anesthesia or something on the arm. And and anyway, when it did wake up, it hurt like this. Oh God, I felt like I had a knife stabbed inside my arm, and I wanted to remove it. I wanted to take it out. I could feel that. So when you don't know this, but when you go to surgeries, you have a surgery and they cut you, you feel it after. You feel the cut. Let's see. He fell down the hill once at Rossford. There used to be a skateboard ramp down the park. Oh, like a half pipe. I tried to ask, but I felt horribly. You fell horribly on your face. Oh no. That's besides the point. I know I can't read the rest. Oh no, there's more to the story. Oh, it didn't hurt you, but what hurt you was when you were bombing the hill and you started flying down the hill, and it was really an experience, and didn't know how to slide, brake. Oh, that dude. The first time, okay, here's another story. The first time I got my longboard, I sent out for it on eBay, on one of those eBay stores. And I liked the flames. It had like these pink and purple flames underneath it. But it turned out to be like a real cheapy board, and I didn't know. I just thought the graphic was cool. And the first time I rode it was down a hill. And it wasn't a hill, it was more like a street that went down a hill. It wasn't really a sidewalk, right? And I didn't know how to brake. I didn't know how to put the foot down and slow down. I didn't know how to slide. I didn't know how to do anything. I just wanted to go down the hill. I don't know why. I never thought about stopping. So when I got down, I caught a good speed, man. I was going quick. I was going quickly down that hill. And I made that last turn. And this was a parking lot. And the hill was relatively short, but it was long enough to catch speed, yeah? And so when I didn't even have a bell. I didn't have a horn. I had nothing to like warn people that I was coming, because you can't hear anybody on a skateboard. And you're flying down a hill. No one's going to hear you. And it was parking lot. There was people walking. It was on the bayfront. So there were people that were walking, like, you know, away from their car, and they were crossing over, and they were getting right in my way, but I couldn't stop. So I had to scream, and I was like, watch out, watch out, watch out! I remember that. They ran. They got out of the way. Luckily, I didn't want to crash into these people, but that would have not been a very nice thing. My first skate on a longboard and just crash into some poor people. Oh, Mom's here. Mom's here. I gotta go. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Merry Christmas.